Hi.
Hi, it's so nice finally meet you in person.
Yes, I know, right?
Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Caitlin Davis. I'm a sales professional at Gartner.
Yes, I remember speaking with you. I'm Jay Hilty, the CIO at Blue.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Just working as usual. I've been a bit busy, but overall, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty great myself. Just happy it's Friday. Looking forward to the weekend as usual.
Yes, I feel the same. So after speaking with you through emails the past few months, I'm a bit curious. How long have you been working with Gartner? I usually work with people who are pretty experienced in the companies that they work for.
Well, as of right now, I've been at Gartner for 4 months, but don't let that sidetrack you. We do have a very intense and formal training program. That way, all of the sellers, including me at Gartner, are very prepared and up to date on everything that's needed.
Okay, that's great to hear. If you don't mind me asking, can you explain a little bit more on what exactly it is that you do for Gartner?
Yes, of course. So basically, at Gartner, we are an independent research and consulting service in the IT sector. We work with organizations to develop technology strategies, help guide with plans and budgets, and we also select the correct technologies for the company's operations. We execute on actionable, objective insight that not only you, but also your stakeholders can trust. In other words, we help companies make faster and smarter decisions. For me personally at Gartner, I am responsible for aligning technology investments with business goals and provide effective IT services to enterprises.
That's great. So what does that mean for you? Like, what are your daily responsibilities?
Yeah, so I mostly spend my time partnering with other company leaders to help with operational needs, whether that's long term or short term. More specifically, I meet with senior executives and their teams to obtain their assets and services and identify innovative technology solutions for any internal issues within these companies.
I see. That sounds pretty similar to what we do at Blue and what our goals are.
Yeah, exactly. I know that your company values high quality scientific research. Us at Gartner take pride in reliable and proven studies as well as efficiency.
Well, that's good. What is your research process like?
Yeah, so if you look at the packet that I brought and you flip to page 5, you can see that we do this by following a 5-step process. We start with detecting any issues and uncertainties. We conduct surveys to find if there are any issues that have been overlooked, and after gathering all that data, we then analyze that and also look at any patterns within the market. This way, we can make sure that our clients get the most detailed analysis within the specific market, which then leads to the final step in continuing to analyze that data more frequently and provide an IT key market metric, which is the world's largest database.
Oh, well, that sounds like a great process. Also, a key metric is a great way to save when budgeting.
Yes, which also ties in with cost optimization and business value IT, which both of these things can help you when comparing us to other companies in the same industry.
That's great.
Yeah, so to get started, I don't want to waste any of your time. I'm sure you're busy and I know your time is valuable. The main reason I'm here today is to see if you guys at Blue would be looking to set up a partnership with us at Gartner. Basically, how I will start this off is by going through some goals for your company and also talking through any issues that you are having or anything that you would like to improve on. Do all these things sound okay to you? Is there anything else that you'd like to touch on?
Nope, I think all those things sound great.
Great. So as far as company goals go, how would you say that your company could benefit from us at Gartner?
Well, as far as budgeting goes, our VP of Information Technology as well as our CFO would definitely benefit with the IT metrics and improving costs. Mostly because I think our budget analysis and data could use improvement and more organization, since we are in a constant changing market.
Oh yes, I understand. Well, I like that you mentioned your research techniques and budgeting could be improved. At Gartner, we are well known for specializing in both of these specific things. Since the technology market is constantly changing, it is important to always stay up to date on these factors, which is why at Gartner, our number one priority is to constantly be updating our research, which moves along with the market.
That's great to hear. It sounds like you guys do a good job at keeping your clients constantly up to date with the IT market, which is something we are looking for.
Yeah, it is very important for us to do so, and I'm glad to hear that is what you guys are looking for. And I would love to meet with your VP and CFO at Blue and get connected with them about the same thing, but we can discuss that later in the meeting. So at Gartner, we strive to form relationships with companies like yours and have you benefit from all the services that we offer. If you flip to page 7 in the packet, I have concluded our research methodologies, and when looking through, I thought the best one suited for your company would be Gartner IT scores. But there are multiple other methods you can choose from, but the IT score helps you qualify the maturity of both the IT organization and the enterprise. which will help you identify and remove obstacles to see better results in the business and remove biases for functional communication, collaboration, and planning. So in terms of your company, I understand that you at Blue work very closely with customers to provide building blocks and help your customers reach their goals, correct?
Yes.
Well, with this knowledge, we can help provide the correct research as well as making it a priority to work within your budget.
That sounds great. Do you mind explaining to me exactly how creating an IT budget will help us benefit at Blue?
So at Gartner, our IT budget tool is actually our most popular tool that companies use. It is basically an online spending and staffing comparison tool to support the CFO and team leaders with maintaining and managing communications, IT budgeting, and structuring framework. This can benefit you because our IT budget assesses organizations and it compares their key IT metrics against other organizations, which also helps us determine if current plans are aligning with your business goals, so that way you can see if you are growing, transforming, or going in the right direction, so that if need be, things can be adjusted. We will also help with your cost optimization and measure progress to support your reoccurring budget, as well as workshop exercises and map the IT budget into service-based portfolios to support business needs.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm sure our CFO and VP would be really interested in hearing more about that.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that, and I would love to get the chance to speak with them soon, but for now, it would be great to hear exactly where you stand in all of this and answer any more questions that you might have about Gartner or our services.
Yeah, so overall I liked everything that you provided today. My only concern here that is causing hesitation is the price of your services at Gartner. So basically my question would be, why is Gartner's services worth a higher price compared to other providers in the same industry?
Yeah, I get that, and that's a great question. Companies just like yours have asked the same in the past, and what I always tell them is that when working with higher quality services, the price will always be a bit more. At Gartner, it is our number one priority to see you succeed and reach your goals, and the benefits that you will get from us will continue to outweigh the cost, because over time the cost will go down. Because you not only will be saving so much time, but you will also start to save money on things that you didn't know that you could. And in addition, you will gain confidence and gain even more knowledge about your company as a whole.
Well, that's good to hear. I understand. I also have one more question. I know that at Gartner you work with many different companies all over, but how can you assure that you will stay just as connected with us at Blue when there's so many other companies within the service?
I completely understand, and I know how that can be a concern since we do work with companies in multiple different countries. Yet we are a very large company with many people at your service. For example, if we were to create a partnership here with me and you, I would be able to ensure and make a schedule of exactly when and how often we can meet to speak and update each other on research that has been going on. And I would cater to your schedule and let you completely decide on when that would work for you in a contract, which is up to you on whether you would like to do that virtually or in person. We care about your success just as much as we care about our research, and we want to share our gratitude with all of our clients as well.
Well, thank you, Caitlin. That is great to hear.
Well, Jay, I hope all the information I shared with you is useful, and we'll keep discussing working with Gartner. I know that we would love to help Blue with our services, and we are willing to ensure Gartner is the right service for you. I know you mentioned earlier that your VP and CFO would like to hear more, and I would love to meet them and discuss this further. Do you know a time that we could schedule this meeting?
Yeah, so once I leave here, I'll be meeting with them to discuss some things, and I can figure out a time with them that will work, which will probably be towards the beginning of the week, but I can clarify with them an exact time and let you know as soon as possible, because I'm sure they'll be urgent on doing so after today's meeting.
Perfect. I can go ahead and give you my business card before you leave with my personal phone number and email so you can get in contact with me easily. And you can send me the meeting time too after you discuss with them what time works.
Sounds great.
Well, it was great to finally meet you in person and speak to you in person. I really appreciate you and your time. If you ever have any more questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm willing and happy to answer any questions or concerns of yours. And once again, it was great speaking with you, and I look forward to continuing this in our next meeting.
Me as well. Thank you again, Caitlin, for sharing all this information. I look forward to speaking with you as well.